This is Tech.io, where we give our input and output it to you. Hello everybody, this is Metal from Tech.io. Just want to give you guys a little bit of an update of what I'll be doing in this unboxing video. Purchase some retro stuff, do some retro streams for the Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and PlayStation. Safety first. And I just want to kind of show what my future setup will be when I'm doing these games. When I played retro games, I've always done it on the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 3 on the Virtual Console, as well as remakes with virtual games. And everyone always told me that the best way to play a virtual game is on the actual console that it was designed for. Can't agree or disagree, because I've not really had the opportunity to do a stream on the old retro style systems. But the thing is, when I do watch streams and it looks really crisp and clear, I used to always ask the individuals, what are you playing on? They'd either say the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and that's the way that they prefer to play it, because that's the way that the game was meant to be played. So with no further ado, I'm going to cut this box open. Don't know what's in here, but it is a purchase from Japan. Wow. As long as I don't cut into it, I'm alright. I just cut towards me there, that's a huge no. So, number one, that's super important, is the retro game console. And I went with the Japanese game console. I purchased the Mini as well, but wanted to play in 100% Japanese glory as a backup. Looks pretty cool. See what else is in here. Controller, another controller, and all the hookup. Oh, and what is this? What is this? I just want to open this up. Like, now I'm excited. I didn't know this came with a game. The old retro Mario Kart in Japanese. So some Japanese kid played this. Kind of not in the best condition. It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. As long as it works, I'm happy. That's the one thing that I ordered. So to do a retro stream, you need to have a retro console. Another thing here, I'm not quite sure what it is. Let's find out. There's quite a few things. This video will be sped up quite a bit. Man, it kind of looks like it was heckin' back. So this is another extremely important thing that you need to do when you do a retro stream. This is the Framemeister. So the Framemeister is what takes old signals, such as old signals from your retro consoles, and what this does is it outputs your retro signal into 1080p. And the one thing that's really important when doing that, if you hook up an old console onto a new television, there will be technically a delay. So this helps minimize the delay. So it was 38,000 yen. I don't know what that really conversion is into, but it's not cheap. It's basically buying a PlayStation 4 all over again. But I hear this is absolutely amazing. I've watched a lot of videos on it. I knew this was the one that I wanted, because it takes the old signals, such as your analog. You can also do RGB, which you need to use as a SCART cable, and it outputs it into 1080p through HDMI. which this is a must-have if you want to do retro gaming streams or recording videos. You can get graphics cards or onboard cards that do capture this directly. You put it into your computer, but I went for an external source because, again, didn't want to go screwing around with my computer. There was a lot of good reviews in this. The one thing is, it is in Japanese. You can, however, get an update that would show it in English, and you can get a overlay for your remote control so you can actually know what you're doing, and the overlay puts the Japanese text in English. Another thing that's fragile, don't have a clue what this is, but it must be something that I ordered for sure for retro gaming. Fragile rock. Got all my stuff upside down. Just think it's easier that way. Nice and bubble wrapped. That's my... You might know what this is. You might know what this is. Yes. My PlayStation, my modest PlayStation 1. Everyone knows what these look like. I assume they do. This guy really wrapped it well. Remember these things? When these things were all the rage? And it's the old one too, because it actually has the serial bus here. I can't even open it. But that's cool. Nice and clean. I'll be doing some Mega Man retro streams. Well, Mega Man X4, X5, X6. That is pretty cool. What else? Last but not least, I have the whatever's in here. I really don't know. Came from Toronto. I've been away for a long time, so I kind of forget the things that I ordered. I have a feeling this is going to be something special. Oh yeah, yeah. What is it? What's in the bag? What's in the box? Well, God, and a old retro Nintendo 64. This one's actually modded to do RGB, so pretty cool. I'll be doing some body harvest in full 1080p high definition gaming. So that'll be kind of cool. Kind of cool. Should be really cool. I did get a video converter with this package, but the thing is, I won't use this one because I have the Framemeister and just some cables. So this one's important to show, and they're a little bit of a pain in the butt. HDMI. That's not a pain in the butt. Oh, excuse me. So, SCART cable. Why a SCART cable? SCART cables will be able to take the RGB signal from your retro gaming console, such as your Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn. The regular Nintendo or the NES needs to be modified to be able to accept this and output in RGB. RGB is better because it upscales better. It's a clean and clear picture. These cables come out of Europe, so for me to be able to use this RGB cable, I need to have another converter that goes to RGB. So this one goes to the console, as you can see. This is for the Nintendo 64, and I need to get a receiver that on the other end selects the SCART cable and then goes into an RGB connection into the Framemeister. The thing is, I chose to use Europe SCART which seems that is the majority of what people do tend to use. There are Japanese RGB SCART cables. You just need to be very careful when you do purchase them, because if you get the wrong actual converter, you can bend the pins and then you basically broke it right off the bat. So let's just do a little bit of a summary here. Have my PlayStation, have my Nintendo 64, I have my Super Nintendo. Really hope that you guys will follow us on Tech.io. We do a little bit of a mixture of computer hardware, retro gaming, gaming reviews, and we do live streams. So this is my little bit of an unboxing video of what I want to show you guys that I'll be getting into, and hopefully you can see the quality for yourself on how the Framemeister works and how it makes these old consoles run perfect on modern TVs. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please shoot me a message below. Need any help on what you need to purchase and what kind of setups you need, again, I can help with that. I did a lot of research, and there's a lot of great YouTube videos out there that help me, and it's just a very quick YouTube search, and this will give you all the information on how you need to set these up and what items and cables you require to get the best out of your retro gaming systems. Thanks again. This is Metal Tech.io, where we give our input and output it to you. Thanks again for watching, guys. And as you see in the background, my cat is chewing some boxes. Thanks again. Bye-bye.